Aquarius, how are you doing? Thanks for coming on in to get your reading here with me. 7-day energy check-in. I don't put timestamps as far as dates and stuff like that goes in the titles and description because we're all running on different timelines. It's just a simple 7-day energy check-in. Whenever you find this reading, that's when you were meant to find it, and there will be a message here for you. You can take a look through the channel, and if you see something that kind of calls to you, check it out. I mean, you know, it's probably something in there for you. I want you to use your intuition. And before I started this reading in the camera, that's kind of what I was getting as well, is there's something coming for you. There's something coming for you. But it does have such an air of mystery, you know. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's something pretty decent, pretty big, pretty good. I just don't got what it is. So when you get those types of intuitive hits or hunches, if that's what you've been feeling, just kind of let it pass and be like, cool, I can't wait, right? I'm open to receive. I'm open to receive. And we're going to go ahead and start off here with the animal spirit. Yeah, what did I tell you? This would be, say, your person's energy or people around you, relationships. Okay, 7 days time. This next 7 days, you are going to be dealing with somebody who's pretty damn playful. Somebody who knows how to telepathically communicate with you. Yeah, all those little beeps, right? They look like Morse code, don't they? That's water energy. I mean, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Of course, it doesn't have to be. Go ahead and check out your Venus and your Moon, as well as this must be your sun sign, or probably is. Cross watchers, you are welcome here, but I am reading for the Aquarius. Okay. Someone who, yeah, they're very playful, but they have something that they're really serious about. They're proud. This person's a really proud person. Their head's always up in the air. They don't look down at the ground, right? Or they don't anymore, and that's the wolf. You know how I know? Because, you see that? I burnt it with my candle a long time ago. The wolf. You're like, okay, bring it on, bitch. Bring it on. You're not sure, okay, friend or foe, right? I don't know about this person. Maybe in the past they're kind of flaky and maybe they've done some shady shit or whatever. And it just feels like you might not trust them a whole hell of a lot, right, at this point. They've got some good news. Look at this, the swan, the bottom of the deck. Guess what, Aquarius? You were right. We're soulmates. Hallelujah, let's celebrate. You're like, no shit, Sherlock. I've been going through this life without you. I think I can handle it if you don't want to be real. So, these are the Smith weight. The only difference is they don't have the borders around. Look at that, the levers. But we're going to go ahead and get an oracle card here. Sacred Earth. Okay, what can you say about this situation? This is somebody who wants to return to your life and like nothing happened. Oh, don't worry about that. It's okay. Let us just move forward. I got a lone wolf and a lone dolphin right now. Both are pack animals. But right now, you're both single. And maybe not even a lot of people around you. I don't know. You may have been busy with other things. And I'll show you right here. This is why I love these cards so much. These were a gift from a friend of mine. Center. I want you to see how pretty. What can you see in this card? Is there anything that stands out to you? Even if it's just a color, you know? For me, it's the oranges and the yellows, um, especially this that's covering this, the heart and the throat. It's friendly, it's lighthearted, I've got something to say to you. Hold on, I've taken some time, right? I feel like this person's taken some time to really think about your connection here. All right, and I'll look at, I flip right to it, just like really quickly. Do not confuse selfishness with self-centering. Okay, so maybe it's time just to take some time for you. It's not selfish, and like I said, maybe you're like alone right now, just working on self. You know, bring your well-being, your values, your future, and your loves to the center of your world. break the break the hold of objects. Okay. Yeah, so things. Don't be a things person. Habits or relationships that insist you devote revolve around their needs and demands. Okay, I see. Being centered makes you stronger and more balanced, and disturbances are less likely to knock you off your course. Extend your positive sphere of influence. Okay, yeah, so maybe it's just that you have been doing this and Spirit's coming through to say, you know something, you are doing the right thing. You know, example, you have a friend who's pissed off because you can't devote a lot of time to them. You know, maybe you have kiddos and they don't, or you have a not even a 9 to 5. You like you work in 60 hours a week, 80 hours a week. You just don't have time. But what time you do have needs to be devoted to self-care, the laundry, the dishes. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, if someone's trying to make you feel a little guilty about that, then you know what they can do. Spirit says, no, it's a mandatory thing that you take your free time for you. Okay? And your meditation and your silence, because there's someone here that has really been thinking a lot about you, and they're about to pop up. You don't want this person popping up where you've got, a week's worth of dishes, you got, 12 loads of laundry, shit, I should have done my roots, right? Yeah. People are demanding of your time right now. Why would that be? Right? Think about it. Because you're giving. You're always there. Even if you're spread thin. It's like, no, I'll do it. No, I'll talk to you for 3 hours. No, don't worry. If you lose people along the way, Aquarius, it's gonna be okay. It's just Spirit's way of showing you that these people really don't care about you in a real way. I mean, you could have a passion project that might make you money, and you're like, no, listen, I really need to get this business going. They're not going to offer you help, right? But they'll complain that you don't have the time in it right now. It's not anymore, it's just right now. Okay, stubborn. Let's go. Let's go, stubborn. Ooh, yeah. The Two of Cups also. Whoever this dolphin is has nothing to do with the needy ones. Nothing to do with it. Well, somebody's going to get 10 swords stuck in them because you're about to be offered union. Someone is coming toward you and they want you. They want to be with you. You need to have time for this person. Well, you don't need to do anything. You don't. You can stick them with 10 swords for all I care. But I'm just letting you know there is somebody that you've been thinking about. It might feel like a long shot and you're just like, yeah, I'm just pipe dreaming here. But no, you're not pipe dreaming. They're coming. They could have stuck you with 10 swords at one point, right? You need, I guess what I'm getting at is like, there are people that are going to fall off your path that don't align with this connection here. Okay? And they're not falling off the path because you're kicking them off. They're falling off the path because they're not giving you space. They're not being very, understanding. They're showing you that they don't want you to succeed, my friend. Because if they wanted you to succeed, they'd be cheering you on. What can I do, Aquarius, to help you? That sounds so exciting. I'm so happy for you and this project. Remember, Dolphin hasn't even arrived yet. Dolphin comes in later on. What the fuck? Why is that there? Well, you've been worried. Maybe you're feeling bad because this is already happening. Don't ever feel bad for trying to make your life better. It's, look at this, the High Priestess. It's kind of like, I guess that movie, Bridesmaids or whatever. Like the best friend is secretly irritated at the other friend that's actually getting married. It's like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Is she really happy for you? You know what I mean? No. Because nobody's wants you to do better than them. That's typical. You have to find a really good friend that isn't like that. Okay? You come across someone like that, you keep them. High Priestess. Well, it's all about your intuition that I was talking about. Trust it. And don't try not to get into 9 swords. Try not to get into 10 swords. These are very heavy, very, very damaging. These can leave you almost debilitated, with anxiety and depression and things like that. And even if it is your best friend that just cuts you off, you have to go with your intuition. It could be a test. Yeah, it's sad. But it might not be so sad if you do a relationship autopsy on whoever is trying to hold you back. Do you ever get a word in edgewise? Do they even know what you're trying to do? Do they even know why you have no time for them? No, probably not. Right? The Tower. This happens all of a sudden. Out of the freaking blue. You're going to see people falling off your path, jumping out of your tower. And yes, it's going to hurt you. Well, maybe it won't so much now that we had this discussion, because what comes in to replace it? It's somebody that you have a great deal of love for. You've been waiting for this person. You want to unite with them. I'm going to hear in the comments, oh, hell no. Bros before hoes. Well, you need to rethink that. It's all about thinking about this whole thing. Yep, the star. It's destiny. It's here to teach you a lesson. I don't know. Maybe you have a friend who's extremely codependent and you're not. Most Aquarians I know are not codependent. They're very independent. Yep. This is you healing. Okay? This is you following your destiny. And whoever this other person I'm talking about could be, yeah, it's got to be one, maybe two, maybe. They're holding you back. They're holding you back. And they're preventing this love to come in. I don't know why. You can tell me in the comments, okay? I don't know. Maybe your bestie is vegan, and if you eat meat around them being the wolf, they freak out on you and call you all kind of names and, you know, all that kind of stuff and make you sit down and watch PETA films. You know, you can deal with it, but your person wouldn't. I don't know. It's an example, okay? Don't come after me. It's an example. I've been living on salads for the past year, for heaven's sake, so don't come for me. We've got here the Four of Swords. You know, it's time for you to take that step back and rest, because you've got something huge coming in here. Well, hopefully it's huge. You know. Oh, yeah. Yep. You've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, I also talked about money, didn't I? I talked about your financial stability, creating a business, doing whatever it is that you need to do for you. And people, some are not going to get it and not going to understand, and they're not going to give a shit, and they're going to be selfish, and they're going to unfriend you on Facebook, or they're going to just be what? Let them go with love and light and pray that they get a clue someday. You know, it sort of reminds me of people who don't have kids versus the one that does. You know, what do you mean you can't go out tonight? It's Friday night. Let's go out and have a good time. Well, I can't. I don't have a sitter. Or what? Oh, leave Joey home. You know, he's old enough. I want to get a couple Oshos then, just because they're staring me in the face, okay? This would be the type of person that you couldn't reason with them. Not the dolphin. Your like this friend or whoever it is that's been holding you back. You can't reason with them because they are one of those yeah but people. You know, very selfish. I want to say you probably have a selfish person that's in your life that's getting ready to move on down the road. The Eight of Fire, traveling. Someone's leaving. Someone's leaving. Not everybody was meant to stay in your life forever. But this dolphin person cycles back around to you. They cycle back around. Yep, what I said. They cycle back around. We are the world. So when this other person or group departs from your life, just know it's for a bigger reason, okay? And really try not to feel too badly about it. You know, it's all a bunch of crap. They were always a bunch of crap. You've got these people or person, whoever, they're wearing a mask. They're getting something from you. This is the Seven of Clouds, politics. Okay? This person would like you to stay single. That's how selfish. Well, they may say that they would love for you to, you know, have your person come back around and this and that. But they're probably they're secretly that. So it's really not a huge loss to you. You know, you experienced it, learn from it, and move on. Okay? And in the meantime, do your best to not get caught up in worry and pain. All right? Because there is something bigger coming around the corner, right behind. Okay? All right, my dear friends. I hope that helped you out, and I hope that you're still listening to the sound of my voice. And if you are, please give me a thumbs up. I thank everybody who does that. I appreciate it. I see it all. Okay, say hello to me in the comments. I'd love to get to know you a little bit better. And also consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss my uploads. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Oh, check out your moon, your Venus, and go stalk your person.